Hello folks, Applovin has gone up 334% year to date. Is it time for it to settle down, or does it want to keep going higher? Well, if the price action after earnings is any guide, I think it still wants to move higher. In this video, I'll talk about Applovin and the latest earnings results, followed by the price action and where I think the price will be by the end of the year. Stick around to the end because I'll share with you two stocks that might become the next Applovin and go up by many multiples over the next 12 months. So what does the company actually do? Applovin develops and sells mobile games to users who are shown targeted advertisements. Applovin gets a commission from advertisers for facilitating this. That's the gist of it. Think of it like Facebook but with mobile games. Meta doesn't make a lot of money from Facebook users themselves. It makes money by selling ads on Facebook, and Applovin makes its money in a similar way. The company used to be known as a mobile gaming stock, but it has rapidly evolved into a mobile advertising enabler. Last year, it released an updated version of its advertising platform, Axon 2.0, where brands can directly purchase ad slots to show Applovin's gamers. Since then, the company's revenue has grown almost exponentially, as this chart shows. Even more impressive is the company's net income growth and net margin expansion. I mean, this is the stuff that CEOs and CFOs dream about, but at Applovin, it's a reality. And if that wasn't enough, look at the free cash flow. This is not some loss-making tech stock, it's a money printing machine, and it's printing more and more cash every quarter. And what is the company doing with all that cash? Well, it's been buying back shares for quite a while now, and in fact, they just boosted their existing buyback program by another $2 billion. You can see that their share count has been reducing because of this. A reduction in share count means that each existing share becomes more valuable, hence the strong stock price growth over the past 12 months. Clearly, what they have been doing is working, and it doesn't look like they're changing a lot going forward. Let's look at some financial metrics. At a forward PE of 36, it's pretty cheap for a company who's growing its bottom line at triple digits year over year. Remember, its net income just rose 300% year over year. And look at the enormous return on equity. Actually, this has been juiced up by debt, and I asked ChatGPT how much debt the company has on its balance sheet and how much interest it's paying per year. The answer is $3.5 billion of debt and just over 2% interest. So essentially, they are paying next to no interest on their debt. So if they're growing their earnings that quickly, it makes better sense to buy back stock than to pay down low interest debt. On the business front, the company continues to improve its Axon advertising platform through R&D, and it's also trying to expand its advertising base to include e-commerce. So instead of catering to mainly app developers who are trying to sell their app to users, Applovin will, in the future, include advertisers selling goods and merchandise like apparel, electronics, and so forth. So the future is bright for Applovin. Alright, on to my favorite part, and that is charts. Straight off the bat, I'm going to say this is one of the most bullish charts I've ever seen. Look at the smooth rise in the price, propped up by tremendous buying volume. This is what you want to see in a momentum stock. And speaking of momentum, the stock price just entered a parabolic growth trajectory. Now, this is both good and bad. The bad is that the stock now becomes susceptible to a violent top, sort of like an inverted V. A recent high-profile example is SMCI. After going up more than 12-fold in as many months, the rally brutally unraveled, and the stock has since given up most of its gains. Clearly, this is something that I don't want to happen to Applovin. Therefore, I would like to see the stock consolidate for a little while here, maybe 2 or 3 months, before heading higher in a stepwise fashion. That will serve to temper animal spirits and keep speculative fervor at bay. And remember that SMCI became mainstream near the peak. The day that Applovin becomes a mainstream stock and news agencies start writing articles about it, that would be the day that I'll be very, very worried. However, I don't really want to sell too early because who knows, maybe the stock can still 2x from here. Never say never. So I'll probably keep holding until I get a good reason not to. At the current trajectory, I think Applovin stock can easily finish the year at $250. That's just my opinion though, and I'm probably wrong. Finally, just to cap off the video, I want to share two stocks that I have been looking at recently which may go up just like Applovin has. The first is Rocket Lab. Look at the multiple times it has tried to bottom and the tremendous volume that finally sealed the deal a few months ago. Since then, it's been flying like a rocket ship. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Now, this has already gone up 3 or 4 times this year, but when I bought Applovin earlier about 9 months ago, it had already gone up 4 or 5 times off its 1-year low. So just because something has gone up a lot already doesn't mean it can't go up anymore. However, I will admit it does look a little bit extended right now, so I'm waiting for a meaningful pullback before I pull the trigger. Another one that could emulate Applovin's performance is Clear Secure U, ticker symbol YOU. The stock recently bottomed out on high volume, and the high green volume peaks remind me of Applovin before it started surging. Note that this one is reporting earnings this morning, so the price could be radically different when you watch this video. I don't own this one, but I'm keeping an eye on it to buy as well. Anyway, that's it for today, folks. Do you own Applovin? Let me know in the comments below. If you liked this video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons and the notification bell so you get instant access to my videos. Thanks for watching and see you next time.